talked to a lot of people, and you can imagine there's a lot of people who'd like to provide us with finance. Of course, they'll all want a clip. So the pricing, it comes down to a key issue. We've got to decide what's the best options for the company. The one that we have been very focused on is our discussions with Botswana Development Corporation, BDC. Now, BDC is an investment arm of the Botswana government. So their particular interest alone signifies the interest the government have in a project like this. So we've talked to them for a while. They have obviously been through our project in great detail. They've been through the models. They are currently going through it with their investment committee to finalise the few final items on a proposed term sheet, and we're expecting to get that term sheet very soon.
So would you be expecting them to provide the full financing requirement here, would you?
Yes, they've indicated that they can provide the full financing requirement to do the first 10 megawatts worth of power at the Lesedi CBN project.
Remind us what the financing requirements are for that first phase?
To get the full 10 megawatts up and running, we would look at having $30 million in place. To get the initial 2 megawatt project up and running, so 2 megawatts would be generation assets, a central processing facility, the transmission lines. We would need approximately $10 million US. So just to get connected to the grid, get some power into the grid, $10 million would do. To expand up to 10 megawatts worth of power, we would need $30 million.
Are you in a position to say at all what their requirements might be should they go ahead and provide the financing?
Well, they haven't given us the term sheet yet, so I don't want to speculate or put words in their mouth, if you will.
Across the board here, Colm, though, you're fairly encouraged, are you, with the progress as far as the PPA,
yes,
the financing and the flows?
There's been significant progress in relation to gas. The PPA, I'm very, very confident now that the elections are over that we will get a response on that in the near term. And project finance, once there's a movement on the PPA, project finance will be very, very simple to conclude. So progress in all aspects, although I do appreciate that it has taken time, and which has been a slight frustration to us, and I'm sure to our shareholders, or I know to our shareholders. But all in all, things are moving on particularly well. Botswana want this project, we want this project, and finally we're going to push as hard as we can, and we have been pushing as hard as we can. We're tantalizingly close to getting this over the line, and we're going to leave no stone unturned to get this done and finally bring a return for our shareholders.
Great to see you this morning, Colm.